Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome to 5 to 8 Minutes. The human population has recently reached 7 billion people. Tonight, our documentary will be on how human population growth is starting to affect the natural habitat of wild animals. We'll be visiting India to discuss these effects on elephants. And now to our field reporter in India.
Thanks, Matt. I'm Ross here in India with the wife of a local farmer, and I'm here due to the recent outrage and war against elephants with Lakshmi, and she has agreed to give us a brief account of recent incidents involving elephant attacks. You said someone was attacked yesterday. What exactly happened?
હા ગઈકાલ એક એલિફન્ટ અહીંયા આવ્યો હાથી એનું નામ છે અને
Yesterday, while my sons and I were
મારા
having dinner,
પતિ
my
બહાર
husband was
કામ
finishing
કરતો
the
હતો
farming for the day.
અને ગઈકાલે
I heard
એક
shouting coming
હાથી
from the farm, so I ran outside,
મારા
and when
છોકરા
I did,
સાથે
I saw my
અને
husband dead.
હાથી આવ્યો
An elephant had attacked him, and my husband had no chance of getting
મારા
away.
પતિને માર
This is
આપ્યો
not the first time this has happened.
મરી
A
ગયો
few weeks ago, my neighbor
અને
also experienced an elephant attack,
આ
except
પહેલી વાર નથી
it was her
થયું
son
કારણ
that
કે
was killed.
આ પહેલી વાર નથી થયું ગઈકાલે
The attacks have been
ગાય
occurring more
મરી
often,
ગઈ
and the
કારણ
elephants
કે
are seeming to
હાથી
become more
આવ્યો
violent.
ઘરમાં અને ગઈકાલે મને ભૂખ લાગી હતી એટલે હું
The elephants are starting to make their way
જતી હતી
onto our
અને
farmland.
પછી મન થયું કે આવું
They
થાય
are
છે
also
અને
becoming more unpredictable. It is making our daily
એટલું જ
jobs
મને હવે
harder to complete.
ખબર નથી શું કહેવાનું
We can't go a day without spotting an elephant on our
થયું
farm.
અને મને બહુ દુઃખ લાગ્યું.
Thank you, Lakshmi, for that. I'm sorry for your loss. Now back to you, Matt, in the studio.
After visiting India, our field reporter visited a professor who specializes in animal behavior.
I'm here with Professor Nolan, who is an expert in animal sociology, and she has agreed to shed some light on the reasons for the change in behavior amongst the elephants. Hello, Professor Nolan. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So let's get started. What are the reasons for the elephants becoming so hostile in the past years or months?
I believe that the hostility of the elephants is a direct result of coevolution, which is pretty much a evolution that occurs between two interdependent species because of their relation with each other. And due to the growing population in Asia, there is an expansion and a need for an expansion of agriculture and farming. And unfortunately, the farming is affecting the habitat of the elephants as it is intruding. As the farming it becomes a bigger or a more important necessity. So this to the elephants is seen as an act of aggression. Therefore, the elephants are going to react as hostile as they're defending their environment and basically, yeah, they feel threatened by the humans, so they are going to react that way.
So are you saying that the elephants are almost taking the humans as a threat to their territory? So the humans are actually only getting reactions from the elephants, that the elephants aren't solely doing this, it's from human actions that the elephants are making their decisions?
Yeah, that is basically, it follows along the guidelines of coevolution as because obviously with more people, a growing population, there is a need for more food, which, like I said, the farms need to expand. So I believe, yes, the elephants would not have reacted this way naturally, but because of this change, the evolution of the people, the elephants are obviously going to experience an evolution of their own.
I read a report recently where you had stated that you believe that the farmers could be using some chemicals that could be dangerous to the elephants. Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, there are reports of the locals using pesticides and weedicides in the tea gardens, as tea is a daily beverage there. They are using the pesticides and weedicides so that they could make more of a profit, and ultimately these chemicals are harming the elephants and unfortunately resulting in their death. So that might also have something to do with the aggressive nature that these elephants are taking towards the humans.
And after all of this conflict with the elephants and the humans, do you think that there's any possible solutions that we could apply to this situation to resolve it?
Ideally, I think it is easy to say that to ultimately stop expanding into their environment, to their habitat, but it is something unrealistic as the population in Asia and in India are growing exponentially. And also there are already laws in force to protect these elephants. So ideally it would be to stop expansion, but I can't exactly say what we could do to prevent that.
Okay, and that's pretty much it. Again, I'm here with Professor Nolan, and that concludes our interview. Thank you again.
After having traveled from India now back in the United States, I've come to realize that the humans are having a negative effect on the elephants. And we, as Americans, need to raise awareness to the madness that is happening in India. And we need to save the elephant population.
That concludes tonight's show. Thank you for watching.
Buying some vintage records in Williamsburg stores, playing paper boats on East Rivers.